I first started working at the vet as a locum. I'd previously worked at another practice for 19 years, so it was quite a big jump leaving the last practice. But when I started working here, I felt like it was a really good team, that everybody was very enthusiastic, and it was a really nice place to work.
I find the management team a lot more approachable. There's not a barrier there. If you need to speak to the regional director or the operations manager, who is very high up, they're only a phone call away. Nothing's too small or too big. Everything can be asked or spoken about, whether it's a little issue within the practice or a personal issue. And I really enjoy that you know, there's that communication there. It's a nice group team feeling, and it's a really nice atmosphere to work in.
I do actually feel like it is a little bit my clinic here, although I know it is not my clinic. It is really nice to feel so like something that people look up to me and ask me which way to go for help, and that is another very nice thing. So for me, it was the first place where I have got a directorship, and it just feels nice.
I really enjoy working with the no appointment system. All our clients are very relaxed about it. We have a lot of different ways for them to find out what the waiting time in the clinic is. They can go online to our website, which has an up-to-date waiting time for all the different clinics. We're more than happy for them to call in and speak to one of the staff to let them know how it is in the clinic at that point. So people don't have an issue with it, really. They can also go online to the vet they want to see and have a look at their calendar, which will tell them when that vet is consulting and on what day, so then people can still see the same vets. Our waiting time isn't usually very high. We're very aware of it, so we make sure that, you know, we find free vets and free nurses to see people as soon as they possibly can. We don't like to keep people waiting, but I've really enjoyed working with it.
We have the digital X-ray machine, so we'll actually position the animals in which way that the vet needs the views. We can actually process the X-rays, and because it's a digital X-ray as well, we get the picture up in a matter of seconds, so we don't have to worry about like manual processing, which can take quite a bit longer.
We had quite an interesting case in the surgery last week. It was a dog that had been sick for a few days and had stopped eating. So we first of all took some radiographs and did an ultrasound of the dog's abdomen, and it turned out that there was a foreign body in its small intestine. So that dog went to surgery, and we actually removed a pine cone from its small intestine. So not quite sure why it decided to eat a pine cone, but it had caused it major problems. So the surgery went very successfully, and the dog's now back at home eating hopefully normal food as opposed to pine cones.
I really enjoy the inpatient interaction, one-on-one care, making sure that they get the highest possible care, and just getting to know them and seeing how they progress and getting better, and just being really part of their treatment and recovery.